Now, to discuss all the expectations from the budget, what India can expect, where will we see major announcement? Of course, as we know, this is an interim budget. Let me introduce my guests at this hour. Joining us in the WION studio today is a senior economist, Dr. Vikas Singh. And that's not all. We also have American investor Jim Rogers, who's joining us from Singapore at the moment. Thank you to both my guests for joining me at this hour.
Thank you for having me here.
Right. Dr. Singh, I'd like to take my first question from you. What are your expectations from this budget? While we were talking off camera, you mentioned that you are expecting some big announcements.
Let me start by saying that though it's an interim budget, though it's a vote on account, but people must take this very, very seriously. My belief is that we are probably going to be governed by the same government. The Prime Minister may be back in power in about 4 months' time. So whatever the Finance Minister says is going to have a large bearing on what she or what the government must be thinking 4 months down the line. So it's going to be a serious thing. My expectation from the budget is the economy is chugging along fairly well. Though, you know, people would be expecting something for everyone, but I don't think that's going to happen. So largely, we're not going to see too many big bang announcements. I would expect the Finance Minister to give something for the MSME, because that's the growth engine. We would also want something for the farmers, because these are critical elements of the economy. Don't expect too many big bang announcements, Priyanka.
Right, absolutely. Now let's go over to Jim Rogers. Jim, what are your predictions? Specifically, what do investors, international investors, expect from this budget?
Well, I'm an international investor, and I like to see continued deregulation. The Indian economy has been extremely regulated and controlled for decades, so I hope they continue to open it up. I think they're going to give more to farmers, which is good. India could have great agriculture again. It has in the past. I'm sure they'll give more to women. Everybody loves women, and women need help. So they're going to give out a lot of things, and they're going to promise a balanced budget, as they always do.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.